voice.
Yeah.
Hey guys, how you doing? It's your boy Jack, aka Zafra991, and for today I've got you ASR round 3 Nurburgring in the rain. We're in the Aston Martin V8 Vantage. We're starting here in P21, and as you can hear, we do have the party chat going on in the background, or actually Discord chat technically. And yeah, I'll go into more detail about this one very shortly. But what we're going to do is we're going to stay on board because this is going to get very dicey very quick. So we're going to brake, I'd say just on time. However, we do get an unwanted attack. Unintentional that, of course, but that's just the Constantino effect at its finest. I think it's just a collection of unfortunate events, right? That would work, I suppose. So yeah, it's pretty hectic. So you're in for a good one today, guys. A lot of carnage here, so we're just going to go right on past. See you guys later. I'll happily take up that. I'll make up that many positions. That's no problem with me. We've got Dollars right behind us here. One of the guys we've been competing with since race 1, and I really need to try and do as best I can here for the AM guys. Just because, you know, I want to give it my best shot, and I really like this combination here. So yeah, I definitely want to try and smash it out as best I can. So we do have quite an intensive race here, and you can see the camera looks a bit different compared to how it did last time, and that's basically because I've got the I've actually got it live this time. However, when I do it in future, it'll actually be slightly further back because I've changed my rig around just ever so slightly. I've got my chair slightly closer to the actual monitor, so yeah, that is something that will be resolved. And lots, of course, going on right here. Already up into P17. We're going to look for a move round the outside here of the other Aston Martin driver. Are we able to get it done? We're really going to try. And you can see we got everyone else in the Discord chat involved here as well. I do apologise for the language. I will do my best to blurt them out as best I can. I don't think I'll be in Discord chat for the future during the race because, one, I think it distracts me, and two, I think obviously I've had to cut out a lot of people, you know, talking and stuff while I've had some battling just because of the language. So they're saying obviously we're going to we get a really nice move done actually on the Aston Martin driver. So happy days. Yeah, of course it's just one of those things that, you know, unfortunately because the language I've had to cut out quite a bit. Someone else has gone out there as well. So we're going to go get another move done. That one's on a pro driver, and actually you can see here the little yellow spot next to my name. As you see, I'm on P12 right now. That's actually the mandatory pit stop, so you can see everyone within my vicinity needs to make that pit stop. So we're going to see pit stops start taking place sooner rather than later. However, we do have, well, as you see, 52 minutes 53 seconds roughly. Of course that's going to be slightly longer because, you know, whenever the leader finishes. And actually the pit window is open pretty much from straight away, so you'll see there's already someone with a green mark next to their name in the bottom left. You can see number 14 has pitted, so that's actually no more mandatory. So you see the yellow Aston Martin driver here, very nicely gets the move done on me. Yep, fair dues. I know he's got the pace. This guy is really quick, so I don't want to hold him up. At the end of the day, we're running different races here technically. I would like to obviously beat as many people as I can, but yeah, I'm not in this guy's league. So yeah, this was really fun. I loved doing this race. I just found the right combination of Montero's just gone there. I just found the right combination of I found myself in my element, which I really enjoyed. It was really nice to actually just be, you know, racing to what I felt was mostly my full potential, although I did overcook it a little bit there. Therefore, Montero is going to go past. Fair enough. I won't question it because that was a fair enough move. That was an error on my part. And we are going to be actually temporarily battling with Montero for a little bit. However, again, as I mentioned earlier, with pace, Andy's also done a pit stop as well. We're just eventually going to see Montero just scoot off into the distance. And as you can hear, we need to stay away from the curbs. I've not had any problems with curbs, at least as of yet. However, yeah, I think that's some good advice. I really wish I took later on in this race, which of course, if you've seen the thumbnail, you probably know what's going to happen. But of course, you know, it's getting there. Certainly is getting there. So we are at Bathurst next time we go round here, which is going to be next week, and I am very excited. It's going to be a really good race. So I love Bathurst and I like the Aston. It's going to be hard, but it's going to be fun, so I'm really looking forward to it. As for Nurburgring right now though, we're just going around Mercedes Arena, and this is such a tough section of this track. Get my tongues tied here. It's such a tough section of the track, but you see they're just trying to maximise it and still keep it on the surface, on the tarmac. Luckily we do, so happy days. So we're going to stay on board this time. You're going to see yellow flags pop up here and there, but we're actually alright. We actually have a little bit of a train forming, as you see by the map on the left. So yeah, just a reminder guys, if you like what you see, make sure you subscribe, click the like button. We are on our way to 100 subscribers, so make sure you show me the love. And of course, if you haven't already, check out my other video where I actually have a giveaway going, Sideways Action I believe it's called. Check that out, because I'm actually running a giveaway, which if you check in the description of that video, you'll see a link. You can click that, you can enter as many times as you want for the best chance at winning. And yeah, all I ask is that, you know, you guys are just awesome and support me when you can. That'd be awesome, because I do have a lovely fan base that, you know, you guys are all amazing. So love making content for you guys, making it as best as I can. And yeah, we're getting there, improving. And also guys, player, the bottom left, for Gaming Made Easier, make sure you check him out in the description below. That would mean the world to me as well, because I know you guys are awesome, and I know that if anyone's on PC or Mac, you should be able to check it out and, you know, make your life a little easier when gaming. So you're going to see we almost get it wrong there, but luckily we avoid it, because that last corner, kind of difficult in the rain, I've got to say. This is not my first time racing in the rain, however, it is one of the first times doing it online. And I set a personal fastest lap, so happy days. Now, this is one of my first times racing in the rain online, so I really want to be cautious here. So you can actually see I am fairly cautious as it is, but I just don't want to be making mistakes if I can help it, and I want to keep my nose clean, stay out of trouble. That's really the best way to go about winning these league events, or at least competing anyway. So we almost get attacked from behind there. However, we know the guy behind has done their pit stop, and I've still got to do mine. So actually, there's not much point in battling. It's not really worth it. At least, you know, that's something that they can start catching up with over time. So we are slowly approaching our pit window. We like to try and go midway through the race if it can be done. Although you're going to see, I'm going to just brake where I need to, but we almost get sniped. Luckily we were right there. Just couldn't stop by looking in that mirror there. Let me know, do you guys prefer this point of view, or do you prefer the replay cam? I will try and put the replay cam here in when I can. However, I do have hardware limitations. My MacBook doesn't seem to like me editing the ACC videos. Seems to struggle quite a lot, so hopefully on my birthday I can start putting money towards that, getting a better computer or MacBook to edit on. But yeah, that's something, you know, we'll start working on over time. And we really want to just do as best as we can here, and just really push for a good result. So already up into P12, we've made a lot of positions up from mistakes and from pit stops, although ours is swiftly approaching. We're going to just go past the not Schumacher, sorry, this is right towards the end, and slippery curbs. You remember what we said earlier, and I'm the flying saucer. I suppose that's not how you go into the pits. Not ideal. So yep, see you later, P12. That was nice while it lasted. I actually intended to go into the pits as well. So yeah, a bit of a kick in the teeth, but that's alright. We'll have to try again next time. But yeah, if you want to go for a pit stop at Nurburgring in the wet, I wouldn't recommend doing it that way. Is all I'd say. So as you see, we actually are nearly halfway through the race here. It's gone by quite fast. We are under attack, but we do hold the inside line here around Mercedes Arena. Are we able to hold them off completely? More or less, but now they're on the outside. So again, door number 14 here. We're not actually gonna bring it onto the right. We're gonna stay on the attack on the left, but actually that means we're gonna lose a position. So fair dues. I can't complain too much. McCrum was very fair, you know, very respectful, so you know, I can't complain there. Although you see who we got behind us, we got Dorlaz. However, we're going to skip forward here because we do have our pit stop, We do make it in the end, got blue flags up. However, we're actually going to be alright. We're going to have our own little pocket of space. We can start working on just keeping our head down and getting some good, getting some positions back. So already up into P21. Again, people have pitted now, or more people anyway. So that means we're going to go up. However, we do still want to try and gain as much as we can. And you see on the Delta, we're actually up on our time. So we are getting faster, that's for sure. And over time, I'm feeling more and more comfortable with this setup. It's pretty much all standard from the Coach Dave Academy setup that I've got from Axiom Sim Racing. So that's great. You're going to see someone actually decides to take it off-road here. So I'll just take that position. In fact, that one was Dorlaz. So happy days. And going through the Schumacher S here, you're going to see we're just trying to build that gap as best as possible, because that's really what we need to do to secure at least P20, but I'm hungry for more. So we're going to go forward here, where we're going to get another couple positions from pit stops, but we do lose a position there, unfortunately. So that Aston Martin goes right back past, and we're back to P18. Not ideal, but again, I know I can do better. So what can we do? Well, we're going to just stick on board, because it's so easy to get this wrong on this in this weather. And you can see someone else is off there as well, but I think that one's a back marker, judging from the blue highlights on their name. So actually, that's not something we don't need to worry about for now. However, what we do need to worry about is the driver ahead. We have caught up. I know I've got the pace. So let's just see if we can get anything done here. Well, you're going to see this driver goes off track and luckily doesn't risk it, just decides to fully take himself off and then rejoins safely. I really respect that decision, so thank you, mate. My MacBook doesn't seem to want to display the names, but thank you for that respect. I do appreciate that. So again, back up into P17. Now we got a pro driver behind us here, BMW, door number 10. Now, I don't mind too much when it's a pro driver behind me, just because I know I don't have that pressure of another AM driver who might potentially try and take my positions. I know we're all competing for the same thing, but of course we did the two categories, Pro and AM, which Pro are red, Pro are white, AM are red, as you can tell by the bottom left. We want to be running our own race, and our own race is not with the BMW driver behind, so if they get close enough, I will have to let them have it. But we are going to try and hold them off, because we can do with the extra points. That would be a massive benefit, actually. So we know they're there, but we're just going to still look ahead.
Big target on my
We're not going to take notice of anyone else around us at the moment. We just want to run our own race. Let me know, guys. Have you done ACC Nurburgring in the wet? What are your thoughts on it? For me, I love it, but this is a very tough track in the rain, especially Sector 1 with Mercedes Arena. Seems to be the only name of the corner I remember at the moment. So we're going to skip forward here. So you see we're on lap 22. That's gone by quite fast, I've got to say. And with only 11 minutes 25 seconds to go roughly. It's really going to come down to this little battle here. And also a little special guest later on. So we're going to just try and hold off this driver in the Beamer without, of course, slowing ourselves down, or without slowing them down ideally, but you know, it would be nice to get these extra points. So most of this race was pretty quiet, to be fair, in terms of the actual action. In terms of the chat, that was quite wild, so I've had to cut out a lot of that. But yeah, next week it will look slightly different, but it should look a little bit more engaging, because you'll be able to see just the edge of the steering wheel. So yeah, and hopefully I won't have so many issues with my MacBook next week, but I think it is the way it is, just on its way out. It's lasted a couple of years. It's not really got any any longer left, really. So yeah. So this gap is just under a second at the moment, but I'm going to mess it up there, and we have to sadly say goodbye to that position. So therefore,
Chief has told me to ignore the arsehole behind me.
Can't quite make out the name there, but I think that one could be Alex. But that Beamer, really nice looking livery, just goes right and past. So sad times. I would like P16. I mean, not long left of the race now. We're not really going to be able to catch up to many people. But we do see Steve. Grandpa Goes Gaming is in the video. Official Zafra 991 video confirmed right here. You can hashtag that if you want. Hashtag win it for the hamsters. So we are going to try and get past Steve nicely here. And it looks like that actually happens. So thank you, Steve. Much respect. You didn't have to do that, but I do appreciate it. So thank you. So, okay, fantastic. So I suppose we're moving up. Well, actually, we're not actually. We're staying where we are in P17. But, it's still not over. I almost get it wrong there. You see the lights show up on the dashboard, the lack of traction. It gets a bit dicey, but I do recover it. So I will take that. That is a mini victory for me not bidding it properly there. So this is the final lap now. Checker flag is the bottom left and in the top as well. So it's been an intensive 28 laps. So, I mean, the race is pretty much over, but unless there's any mistakes, we're going to finish in P17. There's no one really behind us, so we don't have to worry about anyone really on the attack. It's just
really awesome
ahead.
Race.
It's a really good race.
And I agree, that is a really awesome race. I love that. So I'm looking forward to more of the Axiom sim racing races, especially Bathurst next week. That's going to be a banger. So make sure you subscribe to that, click the like button, and actually click the notification bell so you can be notified on future uploads. So yeah, that's going to do it. You're going to see I'm actually in P3 now for the AMs, and Steve Rogers or Grandpa Goes Gaming is in P16. So there it goes, guys. I hope you enjoyed that. If you enjoyed it, let me know, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Have an awesome day and take care.